The 2024 Mercedes-Benz GLC class will arrive in dealerships this year, and there are some exciting things in store for the coupe. The GLC C-Class comes in both coupe and SUV variants and is a most popular seller for Mercedes. The coupe has been refreshed for the 2024 model year. Despite a few new touches, the 2024 GLC coupe is unmistakably a Mercedes. The wide-bodied vehicle is accentuated by the seamless transition of headlights into the radiator grille, which shows off the standard Mercedes-Benz pattern on the grille cover. The coupe has muscular wheel arches and body color arch liners and is fitted with the AMG line package featuring standard 19-inch wheels. At the back, the GLC shows off its two-part tail lights with black and dark red connecting elements, enclosed below by the simulated chrome underguard. Inside, things are slightly angled toward the driver, and the cockpit has sporty touches thanks to the standard AMG line. The top of the dash features new, flattened air vents, and a wing-like profile, whereas the lower dash has a large trim area that flows into the curved center console. There's plenty of screen in the GLC coupe, with a 12.3-inch driver display and an 11.9-inch central display, which both appear to float above the trim pieces. For the 2024 model year, there are new floating control clusters that house door and seat functions, and the seats have been newly redesigned. The interior also features a standard leather-lined dashboard with a Nappa leather look. Trim elements include open-pore wood veneers in natural grain walnut, fine-line anthracite, or natural grain black with aluminum inlays for an elegant look. Under the hood, the sporty and efficient GLC coupe is now available as a mild hybrid for the 2024 model year lineup. The system has a second-generation integrated starter generator and a 48-volt onboard electrical system. The starter generator supports the engine at low speeds and delivers outstanding power when coupled with the turbocharger. The 48-volt system allows for increased efficiency in hybrid functions such as coasting, boost, and energy recovery. According to Mercedes, the engine performs quickly and the start/stop function is barely perceptible. The all-wheel drive vehicle carries a turbocharged 2-liter 4-cylinder engine that produces 255 horsepower and 295 lb-ft of torque. Details on the 2024 GLC SUV haven't been announced yet, but we expect it to be a carryover model since it received a full redesign in 2023. Pricing and release date. We haven't heard anything official on the release date for the 2024 GLC Class Coupe or SUV, other than that they'll be out later in 2023. Pricing for the 2024 models hasn't yet been announced, but we expect it to run higher than the current prices, which start at $44,900 for the GLC SUV and $55,850 for the coupe model. The 2024 GLC will compete against the Genesis GV70, BMW X3, Audi Q5, Lexus NX, Volvo XC60, and Porsche Macan. Before we get to the second-generation Mercedes-Benz GLC 300 Coupe, let's discuss this vehicle segment. It's been 15 years since BMW launched the X6 at its South Carolina factory. The X6 was the first product of an almost totally German fascination with SUV coupes, with the ill-fated though soon-to-be reborn Acura ZDX as the only other example of the breed I can think of. The idea is that by adding a swoopy rear end, the sport part of the SUV moniker is emphasized. The nuts and bolts of these vehicles, from a manufacturer's point of view, is that by slicing off a little bit of sheet metal and a couple cubic feet of luggage space, it can charge customers more money for a more stylish, sportier-looking though largely already R&DD product. Last I heard, profit margins on vehicles like the X6 and the GLC Coupe are something like 20% greater compared to normal SUVs. After the X6, BMW launched the X4, a coupe-ified X3. Mercedes came out with both the GLE and GLC coupes. Audi produces a Q4 e-tron Sportback, Sportback equals SUV coupe, the Q5 Sportback, the Q8 e-tron Sportback, and the gas-powered Q8 that is essentially a coupe version of the Q7. Porsche even makes the Cayenne Coupe. Looking at the new 2024 Mercedes-Benz GLC 300 Coupe, I still remember the discussion around the dinner table that night near Spartanburg, South Carolina, way back in 2008. To summarize, where does BMW get the gall to call this thing a coupe? Here we are, a decade and a half later, and I still have questions, some of which are even pertinent to the new GLC coupe. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.